This woman spent a fortune on plastic surgery and she can't get a man. Here we go. Oh man, this is her. We got to scroll. You can scroll through while I'm reading. This is from The Sun, which is crazy, this publication anyway. Unlucky in love. I spent $20,000 on plastic surgery to get a man, but it hasn't worked. I've been single for 7 years. 7 years is a long time. This is what's going on here. Okay. All right. A model has revealed how she's been single for 7 years as guys are, in quotes, too scared to ask her out, despite her spending all this money on plastic surgery. She's 26 years old. She's got 487,000 followers on Instagram. She longs to be in a serious relationship, but she can't find a boyfriend. Then the article says the stunning, that's subjective, we'll get to that, model says she has trouble finding a partner and believes it's because she's too beautiful, which makes them scared of chatting her up. She says, guys always say that I have a strong aura and that when I walk into a room, they can sense my presence even without seeing me. But after undergoing all this money, surgery, fillers, all types of stuff going on there, the influencer model is having the last laugh by earning a fortune from selling photos of herself. So she did it to sell photos. Now she's miserable because she can't get a man. And she's convinced herself that it's because she's too beautiful. By the way, just another, I went to her Instagram. I'm not going to show you all of them because I can't, because that's how much is exposed. There's a lot of nakedness going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's just say that. But I did put, Deli, did you get that Instagram, the IG pic?
Yep.
Okay, can you just pull that one? We don't want to scroll for. You can scroll through the. You can scroll through this image. Just don't go off. So, do you see her? What she's done to herself? Does this look healthy to you? Does this look in any way normal to you in terms of what would be achievable via exercise or nutrition or something healthy for the body? You can hit the next arrow. You can. What is that? What's going on here exactly? You got some Kardashian filler going on in the back there. I said it. Yeah, you heard me. I said it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Okay. All right. Now, and let me tell you, the whole page is filled with images. The reason I chose this one is because this one's not. It does that not look like Kardashian booty to you? That's not a J-Lo booty. You know why? Because God gave J-Lo the booty that she's got. And I say this as somebody, by the way, who has a healthy booty. Right? I was blessed with that. That is not real, okay? Girls like me can spot a fake booty a mile away, right? Because we know when you got the real booty, what it looks like, right? And it comes with some stuff that's good and some stuff that ain't so good. Doesn't look like that. That's stuffing, okay? That's stuffing. She talks, she's open, she says she's got a boob job. She's had a multiple, I can't even remember how much. She said she got a couple of, she got the nose job, the boob job. She admits to it, right? And a bunch of fillers. You know, the implants and then the stuff going on down here too. Okay. So here's the thing about, first of all, and she's saying she's too beautiful. Did you see the before picture too? Did you show them the before picture of her?
Oh yeah, let's bring that back up.
Yeah, bring that back up and let's just see the before picture. Okay. So that was her before. Okay. These even two recognizable people. No, she was very unhappy. She said she went through a lot of years where she was unhappy with her appearance, whatnot. Okay. So she took it to the extreme. And you know that's how plastic surgery works for a lot of people, women in particular. It's like they're going in for the Botox, and then all of a sudden the face is puffy. There's something going on in here that looks weird, creepy, wax figure. Then the boobs, they get them done, and then it's all of a sudden a year later they're even bigger. And then suddenly they're sitting on boobs because they've done something to their behind that looks alien-like. So here's the problem. Let me tell you, honey. First of all, you got to feel sorry for girls like this because there's a deep insecurity going on here. And I'm going to tell you why she can't get a man. It has nothing to do with the fact that she got to be too beautiful, okay, in her view. I'm glad, listen, she got the confidence. At least you get something out of it. You pay all that money. At least you got some confidence, I guess. But here's the problem. Men see that, and that's like a walking red flag. Now, will a man have a fun night with that? Because, yeah, it's like what's going on here? It's like a science experiment, you know? What is this? Oh, is that real? What does it feel like? Is that does it feel like Play-Doh? Does it sink in when you touch it? I mean, it's that's what it is. There's a curiosity. So will a guy spend a night like that? Sure. The problem is when you're looking to wife somebody up, you look at that and there's multiple layers of problems. First of all, the deep-seated insecurity, right, is a problem for guys. Because guys are looking at that saying, well, when is it going to end, right? Is she going to start looking is she going to be implanting some whiskers, turn it into a cat? Something weird could go down here. I don't know what the next phase of this is. Secondly, a guy who may be fit, may take care of himself, may be into wellness, whatever, he's going to see that's all toxic stuff, right? You're putting your life, your health in danger when you do stuff at that level. There's just no questions. That's just the way it works. Then, you know, there is a certain alien-like look to it that's not natural, right? it's just not natural. So I always say, like, a guy really is mostly drawn to women who have like a natural beauty to them, where they wake up in the morning, you know, they don't look super glamorous, but they have like a girl next door type of vibe, right? They don't need a lot of makeup. They don't need a lot of frills. They don't need a lot of that stuff going on. They're natural. Their body is theirs. They care about, you know, they work out, you know, they're fit, but it's not like they're all like bodybuilder type, you know, just a girl that there's a simplicity in her beauty. This is not simple. This is a complicated mess. Also, if you look at her Instagram, it's a giant red flag. Guys aren't going to want to take you seriously. You got pictures of your booty, the boobs, everything's half naked, all on the internet. You think that's going to attract somebody who's going to want to wife you up? Honey, come on. Come on. Now, if you did it for yourself, again, why are the pictures all over, blasted all over the internet? Any guy is going to look at that and be like, she didn't do it for herself. She did it for attention, or it wouldn't be blasted all over the place like that. So now you've got an attention-seeking girl. You got a girl who was insecure, who combated that with a ton of fake stuff, plastic surgery, all that, and now she's out to get attention from men, and it's never going to end. It's never going to end because that deep-seated insecurity is still there. She's still needing that validation on a constant basis, and you validating her is never going to be enough, right? And it looks fake on top of it all, right? So, and we're living in a Kardashian culture now where it's like all these women. You ever notice, you look on Instagram and it's starting to be like every girl's got the same face? It's so crazy. It's like they all have the same nose, it's like they're going into plastic surgeon's office. By the way, a good example of this, not to hate. This is not hate, by the way. But you know Angelina from Jersey Shore? I looked at her recently. She really redid herself. She wanted to be a Kim Kardashian. She redid her whole face so that she looks like a version of Kim now. And I'm just, you know, what's sad to me about it is like she was a pretty girl and she had her own thing going on, you know? I think guys really like women who've got their own thing going on, right? You've got your own energy. You've got your own look, right? They don't need to see carbon copies of 30 girls. Like 15 Kim Kardashians, it's like, at the end of the day, that becomes boring. And you know what you become to them? A one-night stand, or you become somebody that's hot for a minute, but they're not going to want to bring that girl home to mom. How could you bring a cartoon home to mom? You're going to bring home to mom that girl with a little skinny waist and a big old booty and this? Yeah, okay, so you see what's going on here too. I mean, and Kylie Jenner is no except. The Kardashians kind of set that model. And it's interesting, I interviewed Kim once. I'll say this. I interviewed J-Lo too when I was on The View. J-Lo right in front of me looking at her. And Kim right in front of me looking. It was a really interesting contrast because J-Lo just, that's what she looks like, right? I'm not saying she hasn't had any work done. It's not all olive oil, honey. But she looks like a real person, right? And I think what has been done has been quite subtle, actually. And when I saw Kim, I was like, wow, this does not translate well because so much had been done that you were kind of looking like looking at a wax figure. And I think men see that. And what translates well on Instagram doesn't always translate well to real life. Also, I think this whole like attention-seeking thing, and guys it's just not appealing to men. You know what you are when you're attention-seeking as a female? Guys, all they see is like, get me out of here, right? Get me out of here. Because this woman's going to be going buck wild on the internet, always looking for male attention. I don't need that in a wife. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.